Get ready. The 2006 MLG Pro Circuit season is about to begin.
It's been a while. My name is Dave Walsh, better known by my gamertag Walshy. I'm a former professional video gamer. I started attending some tournaments for Halo back in 2002. My very first tournament, I took like 5th through 8th place and won 50 bucks. So making the big money back then.
Walsh is so sick.
I started playing Halo competitively when I was 15. It was great going to an event to prove that you are the best player there. We'd play directly across from the other team that we were competing against. And on top of that, there were also very little rules in terms of trash talk during my time.
I was a little offended that Victory didn't mention our relationship. I mean, I raised him and Macchio as my practice noobs up in Michigan, so...
Even after I went to a few more tournaments and was placing first, I would, walk away with like $500 or $1,000. So it was more just for the pride and the love of the game.
It was all really just driven by the desire to find out who's the best from each region and really who's the best in the world.
The competitive gaming scene wasn't as mainstream as it is today. To get a sponsor was very, very challenging.
Me and my teammates had won tournaments in the past where we didn't get paid out. Like, it would be this organization that was around for 3 months or a year and then would just kind of go bankrupt or disappear. Now there's so many large established leagues that host just massive tournaments.
Midway could be another over here. I think he's pretty much done it. And he gets it. Overkill. Extermination. I have never seen 3 overkills in a game.
I think we're finally at a point where esports is changing each month. Certainly you could even say weekly.
To me, back in the day, like $10,000 first prize, I was gonna be at that tournament. Like, I will be there for sure. And now we have events like the Halo World Championship, $2.5 million for the prize pool last year. Those numbers are astronomical to me. You look at Madison Square Garden being sold out for a game like League of Legends or Counter-Strike.
The fact that you have so many studios taking esports seriously has made this a new landscape because you've got stability, right?
I do not see esports slowing down at all. It's accepted within the mainstream now, and I think it's definitely the time to capitalize and really grow that space.
10 years ago, there's people saying, I think 2007, 2008, this is the year for esports. And you hear it again in 2009, and I'm like, everything's awesome, but I don't know if we're there yet.
My only concern is it feels like now everyone's just tossing around this word esports like it's this huge buzzword for people because they're starting to realize like, oh, this is the next big industry to invest in. I think a lot of people don't fully understand the space.
There's talk within the industry about, when a bubble might burst, but I think there's a long way to go. I think there are games that are going to rise and fall. There are teams, even models that are going to rise and fall. I think we're going to go down some interesting turns over the next 3 to 5 years, but no, I'd say no signs of slowing.